But I want to bring in Drew Smith. You know him as Drew the Disney Dude, and he joins us live now via Zoom. And Drew, there has been a lot of excitement about this newest Disney cruise ship. What do we know about the Disney Destiny and what sets it apart?
Yeah, so Disney has finally revealed the Disney Destiny. The last time Garrett actually talked to you about the ship was when we got the concept art. Now we have the actual photos and videos of the ship itself. This is the seventh addition to the Disney Cruise Line fleet. And if you guys don't know, Disney is actually spending billions of dollars right now, not only in the Disney parks. If you're, talking about construction over at Fox 35, same of Walt Disney World. If you walk into Magic Kingdom, you're going to be hearing construction everywhere. But over the next few years, from 2027 to 2031, there's four more ships in development. We just got the Disney Treasure last year. Now we have the Destiny. The big thing that makes this ship unique is that it's themed around Disney's heroes and villains. This is the Grand Hall, as you guys are seeing on screen right now. There's a beautiful Black Panther T'Challa statue. You have Disney Hercules, this incredible Broadway production. So I figured today let's dive into everything that, to your point, makes the ship unique compared to the six previous ships from the past few decades.
And what's interesting about this, Drew, the theme, this is a cruise ship with a theme of heroes and villains. So how does that play out and what does that look like on board?
Yeah, so this is a first of its kind for Disney Cruise Line, and part of me even wonders if some of these character interactions are a little test for Villains Land coming to Magic Kingdom. But the big thing that I really like about the Destiny is that they're calling these meet and play experiences. So these are exclusive to the Destiny, and while you have those typical character interactions with Mickey and Minnie, where you walk up, you get a photo, and you wait in line and you leave. These meet and play experiences are a lot more natural, engaging, and it makes it feel like these characters are living on the ship. So, for example, in DeVille's, this is an adult-only piano lounge. You're going to have two brand new entertainment experiences with Cruella DeVille popping in randomly, just coming to hang out with the guests. So it really makes it a lively environment. And I think that that's the big thing with the ship that you don't see anywhere else that I'm hoping it does well because to me it seems like a lot of fun.
Yeah, and the theming, I mean, it looks pretty immersive there.
Yeah, the theming is top notch, and I really applaud Disney Live Entertainment and Walt Disney Imagineering for that kind of back and forth collaboration because not only do you have to make a space look authentic to each character, but then you kind of have to make things work to when, for example, when Cruella walks in, well, that space has to kind of transform and react to her arrival. This is Pride Land's Feast of the Lion King, as you guys are seeing on screen right now. This is the first major offering for a Lion King dining experience. A lot of first of its kind, as you guys are seeing on the Disney Destiny. I know a couple people who are on the media sailing right now, and they just saw this last night for the first time. They said they were very emotional watching it. So that's a very special offering as well, and that's kind of tying into Disney's rotational dining concept. Disney Cruise Line has won many awards, and rotational dining is definitely a big part of that.
Yeah, and the maiden voyage coming up later this month. You talk about the media sailing right now. They're going to be, these are cruises to the Bahamas and Western Caribbean.
Yeah, so in this inaugural season, at least at the very beginning of this ship's lifespan, we're going to have 4 and 5 night cruises going to the Bahamas and the Western Caribbean, to your point, and those are going to either go to one or both of Disney's island destinations. You have Castaway Cay, which has been around for a while, and then Lookout Cay at Lighthouse Point. That's a newer one that just opened a couple of years back. So in this inaugural season, it's important to know that we have 4 and 5 nights. As of now, no week-long cruises, but I guess it makes sense, for now to kind of get the ship on its feet, see where the demand is at, and then going forward, we'll probably see the ship go to new destinations, maybe even longer sailings.
I've got to ask about the Hercules show. I was always a big fan of that movie as a kid. What do we know about that?
Yeah, so this is a major offering for this ship, and it has those iconic songs from the movie, but it seems like there's a little bit of artistic interpretation. What I was reading with Disney Cruise Line is that they actually did some different versions of these songs so that it's unique to the ship. And what's really cool about Disney Cruise Line is, like I've mentioned a couple times, is that they're Broadway style. So you're literally getting a Broadway caliber show in the middle of the ocean. And I finally love to see Hercules getting some recognition. I feel like Hercules has a cult following online. So to see this ship getting a major Hercules offering is awesome. And there's also a Hercules Cafe, Cafe Megara, on the ship as well. There's some beautiful lightning rod light fixtures. So lots of attention to detail. But hey, that's what Disney is known for at the end of the day.
Yeah. What is it? I want to ask about the kind of business side of things and how important the cruise line aspect is to Disney's business right now. It seems like they're putting a lot of investment into this.
Yeah, a ton of investment. And it's actually great that you mentioned this because just the other morning, Josh D'Amaro, who is the chairman of Disney Experiences, he oversees all of Disney's cast members, Disney parks, Disney Cruise Line, the resorts, the digital world products. He literally oversees this entire massive section of the Walt Disney Company. And he was really, one of the comments he made really caught me off guard because he said that Disney, he thinks that they don't have a massive presence and there's still a ton of room to grow with Disney Cruise Line. But the way I look at it is it's kind of the complete opposite. You guys already have 7 ships and 4 more are being developed right now. But when Disney is getting his exact quote, double-digit returns, the demand is there. And I think that that's going to be the interesting thing is as Disney builds these new ships and there's even more offerings, can they continue to sell out these ships? I think it's just a matter of if they continue to do that. And then, hey, maybe even, a few years down the road or even longer, some of those original ships like the Magic and the Wonder may even be retired because at some point you can't be operating, 13, 15 ships on the sea. It's just not feasible, especially like I mentioned with that capacity. But I mean, Disney is spending $60 billion. They've already started that investment over this next decade into the parks, into this Epic Games thing with Fortnite, into the cruise line. So for me, my eyes have been opened to the power of Disney Cruise Line. And like you said, Garrett, it seems like they are really going strong on this to the point that it seems like we're getting a new ship every 2 years, which is absolutely insane to think about.
Well, we know Disney Cruise Lines has its fans. I've talked to folks who said once you go on a Disney cruise, you may not go on any other cruise. So we know there are dedicated Disney cruisers out there, and a lot of excitement over this new ship, the Disney Destiny. Drew Smith, Drew the Disney Dude, we appreciate you joining us here on Fox 35 News Plus this morning.
Thank you guys for having me on.